Graffiato.
1.5,
Okay.
2.5, and the colors as well.
Okay.
You can see the previous part was some very nice color.
Yes.
But it's done, it's part. Now we're doing another.
Wow. Very nice. These are the technical team. Habari ya wazee?
That is Felix.
Felix.
Felix Okinyi.
Felix Okinyi.
Felix Okinyi.
Unataka kuhakisha mashini tuone? Hebu hakisha.
Hakisha mashini uone. Sasa hii mashini
Itaruka juu?
hapana. Haitaruka juu. Wacha waone ndio tufunike. That is forward. You can turn the other way.
Okay.
Reverse.
Reverse.
Slowly.
Okay, the knitting machine.
Yeah, it knits.
Okay.
Yeah. The ideal machine for making graffiato.
Yes. Now this machine, guys, this is the machine that makes Graffiato. Graffiato is the Plascon brand for the exterior paint, right? That gives your house that good, nice, clean finish. It is a bit rough on the surface. It is called the Graffiato. If you want the best exterior paint, now the people to talk to is Plascon and ask them to give you Graffiato. That is the word. Let's go. You don't have even to talk much. Wow. That's good.
So there are some few fast-moving shades.
Oh,
You can move your mouth.
just a bit so that we can hear you.
So there are some few fast-moving shades,
Yes.
like soft white, cream, like this brick red.
Brick red, eh?
Yes, which you may not be able to keep on dispensing.
Okay.
That will stop.
Okay.
So for those shades that we stop, we do the color manually.
Okay.
The way this gentleman is doing.
Wow.
We do the color
So it's,
manually.
they come in large quantity.
Yeah, because the shade is fast moving. In the
Okay.
market.
Can you switch it on, my brother?
Don't flash because now
Size of this tank is 3,000 liters.
3,000 liters.
You have other tanks?
Guys, now when we were talking about quality, this is what we mean. The QC, the Quality Control Lab. Because each and every single paint that you see, all this, when you're talking about amazing paint, there's three things that Tyrone told me. It is quality. Now we are getting into the quality lab. Let's show you.
so it's Fred.
Fred, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
We want to know how much quality is a big thing at Plascon.
Welcome so much to Quality Control Lab.
Yes. Could you just drop your mask kidogo so that we can hear you?
Am I audible now?
That is better.
Thank you so much. Welcome to QC.
QC.
This is the quality control lab,
Okay.
where we do the thorough quality check.
Thorough quality check.
Yes, for the product, all the Plascon products, before they get to the market, you have to go through this house for the quality control check.
Yes.
And even as I welcome you, I want to tell you that there are so many set procedures
Yes.
that are carried out during and after the production of a paint to make sure that we attain the desired quality
Okay.
of any given paint or any product that gets out of Plascon.
Wow.
And in a short while, I'm going to show you around
Yes.
and take you through the procedure or the process that we do around
Yes.
before we approve that product.
Yes.
Because we do testing, approving or rejecting.
Wow.
Yeah, when the product quality does not meet the standard, we reject it until it meets the standard.
Wow.
That's basically what we do here.
Guys, now this is the QC and he's going to take us through the quality controls. You hear, there's no product that is Plascon branded, that is out there in the market, that has never gone through this house. This lab makes sure that the quality of any Plascon product out there, any paint there, is at top notch and the best only. Let's go in. Take us in.
Okay, welcome so much. We receive our samples from this end. We have the factory production guys who bring their samples.
So they receive samples from here.
Yeah, we receive the samples from here.
Okay.
Depending on a stage at which the product is, now it will determine where we are moving into.
Yes.
Basically, the first step that we check in any paint given formulation is grinding.
Grinding.
Yes, grinding and dispersion. And we use this apparatus here. This one here is called Edgeman grind gauge.
The grind gauge.
The grind gauge.
Drop your mask kidogo.
This grind gauge basically is calibrated in such a way that when we make an application on it, we are able to see the degree to which the grind has been achieved.
All right.
And if you allow me, I can demo using this product.
Go ahead.
Yes, I take my spatula from this storage.
All right.
Yes, already this one has achieved the required dispersion, but I'm going to demo how we do it, because we usually drop it at that point and at that point. Then we use this applicator. Then that's enough for now. Then using our eyes, we are able to detect whether we can have any pigments on it. But for this one already to achieve the dispersion is very okay. Now we can approve by appending our signature. Then we return the formulation back to production to continue with the processing.
All right.
Yes, after we have achieved this processing, then the product goes mixing in the factory. Then it returns back now for us to determine the viscosity.
Okay.
We do the viscosity. For example, this one here is now at the viscosity stage.
Okay.
Now I'm going to demonstrate how we measure the viscosity. We have two types of viscosities. We have the one that we use a DIN cap. I'm going to show you. The DIN cap here is used to measure viscosity for less viscous paints. And for more viscous paints like the one that I'm holding, we use the Krebs Stoma viscometer here. And we place it in this sample cup there. Then we check the temperature of this paint, because the temperature is reading 25.
Yes.
And we should check the temperature at 25, always. Because when I take it away, it's reading the room temperature,
All right.
which is around 23. But when I place my sample there, it's reading 25 degrees.
Wow.
Now, at that moment now, I will lower it down, and it starts rotating, and it will measure the viscosity of that paint product. Now it's giving me the paint viscosity to be 101.4 Krebs units, and this paint has already a standard viscosity range.
Wow.
And that standard viscosity range has been indicated on the formulation. The standard viscosity range has already been indicated on the formulation. It should be between 78 and 82 Krebs units.
Wow.
That one can tell you that already this product is more viscous than it should be. Now what I should do as a quality controller now, I am going to add more of the solvent on this formulation. I am going to add such amount of solvent, then the product will undergo the process again, and it will come back until I achieve what I want.
Wow.
That's what we do for viscosity check.
Wow.
And having achieved the viscosity, Then we move on to another step where we do the application. At this point, I'm going to take, let me check around. Classic lotion. Oh, thank you. It's already here. So this is our retained control sample from our previous supply. When we supply paint, we retain our last done sample.
I can see all this.
Yeah, all these that are arranged here, they are our control samples. They are more the other side, well arranged. And I take my control sample and I apply against now the part that has come from production. Yes, Minister. Now I use this brush out card as it is. Then already that's been indicated that I'm going to apply my standard on the left side.
All right.
And my patch on the right side. So I will basically do it here in a quick manner. Yes, this is our applicator, the one that we used to apply. I want us to see the finish. It's the one that is more interesting now. Yes, that's what we do. That's now our control. Then I will make sure that my spatula is clean again. As clean like this. Then I will go now to our production batch. Then I start very well. Then I put it there. Then not so where I'm going to apply. I'm going to apply it that way. Yes, already this is our standard and this is our batch. I'm not in a position to make any judgment now until it dries.
Okay.
I have to give it time to dry. So that's why we arrange them on this rack until they dry. But now that we are here, I can take maybe one or two that are already dried. Yes, this one is now better because it has already dried.
So we have the standard and we have the batch.
Yes, we have the standard and we have the batch.
And for myself, I'm looking is the same.
That's what we want.
Wow.
We want it to be the same. If in any chance we don't get similar in any manner, we adjust until we achieve the quality color.
Wow.
And this one we proceed to our other lab to measure any variation, the color difference.
If there's any variation.
If there's any variation, we have to achieve it 100% before we release it to the market. And
wow.
That is it. If we walk around, we want to demonstrate on the other lab. And this sample here, it has a set range of density. Having achieved the viscosity, the application is okay. We have determined that the color is okay, and even the way it shines also matters. The gloss now in that case, if it achieves it as this one looks, if you look at it matching 100%, then we move now to determine the density of this particular product using this. Oh, thank you so much. This is our scale. This is the scale that we use to measure the density. Yes, with us here we have a density cup, and this density cup is designed in such a way that it will give us, it's given a fixed volume. And from that fixed volume, if I get the mass of this product, I'm quickly able to get the density of the product.
Wow.
Now, I just place my density cup on top of this scale. Then there's some reading on that. Then I adhere to 0, so that anything that I'm going to weigh there is now my product.
Oh yeah.
Now I will fill it to the until it's full. I will make sure that I don't have an excess, so I will cover it. And any other excess that is coming out, I come back to my rock stand. I clean it. I make sure that I don't have an extra mass that's going to now to make an error. But for this one, I'm reading is around 134 grams. And this density cup is designed in such a way that it carries only 100 cubic centimeters of anything that you fill with the paint. Now,
so there's an extra.
There's no extra in this case.
Okay.
Now I'm going to use this mass and the volume. I have the mass and I have the volume
to get
the density.
The density.
Now the density will be something to read like 1.34 kilograms per liter.
Wow.
After calculating. As simple as that. And we enjoy doing it every day, now and again, until we make the perfection. Maybe for this one here, we don't look against this light.
Okay.
We look against different color variations.
Okay.
And that's why we have this color assessment cabinet. It helps us to see it more naturally. Because this product will be painted somewhere outside.
Yes.
And the light outside will not be the same like the one that we are using these tubes to see. Now, from that point, I can be able to see. The only good thing that we are having here is already, that one already, it has passed.
This one is fast. That one you can actually
That
see.
one has passed.
That one has passed. The quality.
Wow.
Now we can check the variation, the different lights, so that just in case there is any other toner
Yes.
that you are not able
Yeah.
to see, when you change, you can be able to see there is a variation in any toner in that given product.
Wow.
Yes.
Guys, we're talking about quality, 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 quality control. And you've seen how from when they receive the samples from the factory, from the production team, all the way from where each and every single test is done, until you end up with the right quality, the right variation, every single thing that you want. Meaning anytime you're talking about paint from Plascon, we are talking about quality, quality, quality. I repeat, rangi si rangi, rangi ni Plascon, na ni Plascon ni rangi ya chapa. So
Yes.
definitely we are in the other lab now, research and development lab. Apart from the manual work that is going down there at the QC lab, now we have computers also determining. Check us through this.
Okay, welcome once again. And on this one, already we have determined it manually that we have achieved the quality that we want, but we have to check using our computers. We have a spectroscometer here, the one that we're going to use to measure now the color difference of this product that we already achieved the quality. Now, on this product, as already mentioned earlier, we have the standard and we have the batch, and we have to make sure that we don't have any variation from the standard before we reach the batch. Now, already the machine has been set, so I'm going to measure it here because this is our standard. I will make sure that I will maintain my standard without any confusion. Now, using this machine, I'm going to insert my standard even before that. It will tell me by itself when I should insert the standard because already I will just place there, tell it measure. It will tell me insert the standard in aperture. Now at that point, I will just make sure that my standard is in place. It's in place. Then it's measuring now the standard. We're going to get the readings on the screen. That's the readings of the standard. Then we don't have anything to compare with, so we have to continue with the other side, which is the batch now. Now we match our batch. It's measuring now. Here we go. Already we have the results with us. There is no much difference because it's not giving me any variation. It's only telling me that it's negative 0.06 lower, which is negligible. Now at that point, we can proudly give out our product to the customers.
Wow. Quality, quality, quality. That is what Plascon is all about. From the factory or the production line to when this paint gets to your car or gets to your house, you are rest assured that the product you're having is the best in the market. Rangi si rangi, rangi ni Plascon. And Plascon does what? It colors your world. This is Jenga na Alex Najalas. Now we are here, we are filling the paint. They have gone through the whole process. Now we're just filling and weighing. Definitely we have the weighing skill there to make sure that the paint you are ordering is the right weight. Is the right weight. Like this one is how many kg? This is how many liters?
4 liters.
4 liters. 4 liters. So 4 liters in a pimo hapo, and you just take it, and they are making sure that each and every single gallon is the weight that is needed. Kabisa. Wow.